guess we can begin. Thank you, Ms. Jem, for being here tonight, for finding time to step on your mat and um, doing yoga with me. Okay, so we'll be doing a bit of a stronger practice tonight, but of course, your options can always modify, can always step back as far as your movements are concerned. But if you want to push yourself tonight because you want to break a sweat, because it's a hump day, perhaps for you, feel free to explore that option as well. Okay, so let's begin in your Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Flesh the bums out. Make sure that everything feels even there. Try to lengthen the spine. The crown of the head reaches up to the ceiling. Then roll the shoulders up and back first. Just small movements there. Trying to make some connection with your body at this point. And of course, reverse them out. Okay, maybe at this point, close your eyes, try to look inward, try to focus on your breath, try to step away from the noise around you, and maybe the noise within you. Slowly familiarize yourself with the silence within. Invite stillness through and through. Even if the pose has become overwhelming, know that you have the option to come back to stillness still. Ujjayi breath, if that is part of your practice. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose as well. So feel the belly expand as you breathe in. Let it deflate as you breathe out. Notice once you breathe in, you feel expansive than before. Then as you breathe out, you feel much more relaxed. So continue doing that. Finding that deeper connection between your body and your breath. And try to maintain that in the next 60 minutes of your practice. Last breath here. Bring your hands to your heart space, bowing down. And again, maybe setting an intention for your practice tonight. Holding on to that intention through and through. Or maybe just let it go. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Open your eyes. Let's begin. Arms reach up to the ceiling. Maybe do some alternate stretches there first. Finding length on each side of your body. Maybe as you do that, activate as well your fingers. Try to feel alive. Reach for the ceiling. Come back to the center. Stretch those arms up high. Then as you breathe out, just surrender yourselves in front. Take another breath in. Chest lifts. As you breathe out, elbows down. One more in. Exhale. 3, 2, and then 1. Come back to the center, please. Arms lift once again. At this point, interlace. So as you stretch, palms face up to the ceiling. Try to frame your head in between. Then as you breathe out, twist, facing the right side. Release. Left hand on top of the right knee. Right hand lands behind. Take another breath in. As you breathe out, twist from the waist up. Right arm reaches high. As you exhale, side bend, bring your left shoulder close to your left knee. Come back to the center. In. Last one. Exhale here. Come back to the center as you breathe in. Release. Right hand over your left. So you're holding on to your left knee there. Inhale. Chest moves forward, gaze up to the ceiling or your nose. As you exhale, chin to chest, suck the navel in. Take another breath in. X. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. Release. And you hook both hands. Okay? On top of each other. Now if this is too much, you can just bring your elbows together. Palms press against each other as well. Okay? So right arm on over your left. Inhale. Arms lift. As you exhale, arms reach forward and down. And again, in. X. One more. Exhale. Stay for 3, 2, and then 1. Slowly lift. Release. Okay. Relax the shoulders, relax those elbows, relax those hands. Let's release your legs here. Hands press down. Inhale. As you exhale, just move your knees side to side. Bring them down. Lift them up. So we're warming up the hips at this point, making sure that everything feels good and lubricated there. So we're flossing out any, tensions that may be present at this point. Come back to the center. Switch legs. Now bring your left in front of your right. Make some adjustments there. Arms reach up once again. Remember what you did. Alternate reach. One arm over the other. Work on those shoulders. Then bring everything back to the center. Reach your arms up high. As you exhale. Arms reach forward and down. Elbows down maybe. Or maybe not. Your choice. Inhale. Lengthen, exhale, fold. One more in, and then exhale. Walk your way back, please. Interlace, lift, stretch, frame. Inhale. As you exhale, twist, left side, release. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, deepen that twist if you can. Remember to relax the joints of the arms, the shoulders and the elbows. Left arm reaches high, side stretch, exhale, side bend here. Come back to the center. Lengthen everything here first. Exhale. C-shape that spine. One more. And you open that chest just a little bit more. Maybe gaze up to the ceiling. Reach for the side wall with your left arm. Release. Left hand over your right. Take a deep breath in. Extend the spine there. Exhale, round the back. 2 more times. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Exhale. Come back to neutral, release. Remember, hook one arm over the other. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, fold. Reach your arms up high, elbows in line with the shoulders. As you breathe out, go for it. Fold forward. Last one. And then slowly release. Shake, shake, shake once again. One side always feels harder than the other. Open your legs once again. At this point, reach your arms forward, interlace the fingers please. We start first on the left side. Bring both knees down, then twist. Stretch your left arm, or both arms rather, all the way to the left. Bring both arms to the front, just so you can find your balance, and then move everything to the right. So do that several times on each side. So you're basically relying on your core stability there. You're working on your strength as well, not just your flexibility. One more cycle. Left side, front, and then right side. Come back to the center. Good job. Release your hands down, please. Face the right side of your mat. Come into your child's pose first. Recover. Maybe small movements there first, like pulses. Pressing your palms against your heels. Then continuously stretching your arms forward. Finding length and space there as well, especially your shoulders. Make sure to breathe in and out. It's so easy to get caught up with the movements that we forget to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come up to your tabletop, please. From your tabletop, downward facing dog. So stretch first your left leg as you bend your right knee. Stay there first for 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, bend down the left. Lower the right heel down. Stay for 3, 2, 1. And just alternately switch. Switch your eyes. Right and left, left and right. Now come back to your downward facing dog. Try to hide your heels please behind your toes. Keep pressing your feet down. If you can bring your heels down, that's good, but not required. You can micro bend the knees here. Bring your chest closer to your thighs as you keep pushing your hands down there. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Shift your weight forward to your high plank. The top of your push-up pose. Knees lower down. Push your hips to your heels. Your regular child's pose. Look forward please. Glide your chest forward, so bring your elbows down first for support. Slowly, slowly. Now as you do that, lift your elbows, release your toes, chest lifts here. Baby cobra for now. Exhale, chest lowers down. And again, in. So roll the shoulders up and back so you get to squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale. One more. Release. Push back to child's pose first. Recover. Down dog. Stay here for 3, for 2, for 1. Let's do that again. Inhale, come forward to plank. Knees down. Push back to child's. Look forward. Glide. Release your toes at this point. Roll. Come up. Come down. Come up again. Come back down. Maybe you can fully stretch your arms at this point. Release. Child's pose. Down dog. One last round. Shift your weight forward. Knees down. Child's. Remember, slide. Release. Baby cobra, full cobra, up dog. Release again. Your choice. Lower, a bit higher, highest. One more. Release. Child's pose. Down dog. Stay. Breathe. Recover. 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back, please. So you're standing at the the back of the mat. Rather, let me just adjust myself so that you can still see me. Try to bring your toes out to the sides. Hips lower down. Palms press against each other. Use your elbows to further open the hips, please. Bring your thumbs close to your chest. Notice what happens to your spine once you do that. So you refuse into turning like or having a rounded back there. So by lengthening and pushing your thumbs close to your chest, the spine becomes longer. Okay? Let's release the back of the hands against each other. Fingers pointing down, but you're still squeezing your arms against your thighs. Further opening the hips there. For 3, for 2, for 1. Okay? Just move your hands around the wrist area. You clench your fists there. And then, of course, reverse. Hands down. Lift those hips. Stack now your knees above your ankles. Feet parallel to each other. But you can micro-bend the knees if you need to. Okay, continuously press your palms or push your palms against your mats. So we're doing pulses here. You're gently tapping the mats there. Finding the distance between your hands and your mats. Trying to close the gap if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue doing that, but at this point, maybe you can fully stretch your legs. Notice if there is any difference at all. Maybe you're able to reach the mat just like before. And notice that your legs are much straighter here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Grab your opposite elbows, please. And like a rag doll, gently swing side to side. Make sure to breathe in and out. Back to the center. Now at this point, soften the knees. You rise up. Take your time. So we round the back as we come up. And once you're up, stretch your arms forward. Bring them over your head. Try to find length there. Hands to your heart. Bring your hands behind. Interlace the fingers. Stretch your arms away from the center. Squeeze everything there. As you exhale, fold over your legs as you bring your arms up and over. Stay with the bind. Chest moves forward again. Inhale. Exhale. Chest lowers down. One more. In. Exhale. Lift the chest. Halfway only. Release the bind. Walk your hands forward. It's like your hands are your feet here. Maybe adjust the feet. Downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward to your plank. Drop your knees down first. Okay? Maybe push up. Bend your elbows close to your rib cage. Release your toes. One round of your back bend. You know where you're supposed to go. Baby cobra, full cobra, upward facing dog. Roll onto your toes and heels. Downward facing dog. Soften the knees. Right foot steps forward. Forward and back. Forward and back. Maybe move the hips around. Even them up. Left knee lowers down. Inhale. As you exhale, stretch right leg. Try to flex the foot. Work on the hamstrings. Bending. Stretch away. Last two. In. X. One more. Exhale. Remember, instead of sitting down, maybe slide your right heel a bit more forward. Hips remain above the left knee. Place your hands wherever they feel sustainable for you. You can press the palms against the mat. You can also walk your hands a bit more forward, getting deeper into the shape. But notice your feelings there. How do you feel in the shape? If you don't feel good, please step back, release, reevaluate, okay? Re-lunge, that right knee, palms down, step back, down, down. Vinyasa, come forward. You can drop your knees here, otherwise full push up. Up dog, down dog. Soften the knees up to the front. Now it's the other foot that steps forward. And again, forward and back. Move. So you're doing circles with the hips. Right knee lowers down. In. Chest lifts. Exhale. Stretch away. Few more rounds. Bending. Exhale. So know where you're supposed to go. Know the limits of your flexibility as well as your strength. Remember, maybe on this side you'll go easier. It doesn't make your practice any less if you step back or regress in your practice just a little bit. That happens. Release. Downward facing dog again. Vinyasa. Down dog. Stay. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Changes. Right leg lifts high. Three-legged dog. Point the toes to the sky. Bring your right knee to your chest. Round it back. Push it back. And again, knee to chest. Push it back. Last one, knee to chest. Right foot lunges through. So if the foot doesn't get through, you can grab your ankle and assist the foot so that it steps forward. Okay? And again, forward and back. Okay, come back to the center. Left heel lowers down as you begin to stretch the front leg. Maybe you can flex the foot as well. 3 more times, bending. So as you bend, you move your chest forward. You look forward as well. As you exhale, you look down. In. X. One more in. Exhale. Remember to flex the foot. Now let's try this one. Walk your left hand out to the side. So over to the other side. So both hands and arms. Okay, over the side, right side. Crossing your right leg there. So you're twisting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center, re-lunge. Right leg lifts. Three-legged dog. Option, shift your weight forward. Three-legged plank. Lower it down. Three-legged chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Stay. 3, 2, 1. Left leg lifts high. Point the toes. 3 rounds of your plank. Knee to chest. Push it back. Squeeze everything tight here. Push it back. Last one. Step your left foot forward. You can use momentum there if you have to. That's okay. You always start from there or somewhere. Okay. Pyramid. Inhale. Exhale. Flex the foot. Do it again. Re-lunge. So you get to lower the hips there. Exhale. Get to straighten everything. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. So we're not just stretching the front leg, we're also focusing on stretching the back. So make sure to bring the back heel down. Make yourself stable there. Chest moves forward. So let's progress from here. Walk all the way to the left until you can walk no more. So maybe you're just halfway here. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release everything back to the center. Take your time. Left leg lifts high. Three-legged dog. Come forward. Three-legged plank. Lower it down. Three-legged push-up. Then release the foot. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. In. X. Last one. In. Exhale. Knees down first. Rest your hands on top of your thighs or top of your knees. Find some time to recover there first. Maybe move your hands again around the wrist area. Clench your fists one more time. Row in circles there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse them out. Shake, shake, shake. Maybe you need to catch your breath there. That's okay. So roll the shoulders up and back. And out. Alright. Stand on your knees, please. Tuck the toes under. Separate the knees. Hips above the knees. Okay? Now right foot steps forward. So again, I have my friend here so that I feel much more stable. Okay, we're in a lunge or a kneeling position first. Knee tracks over your ankle. Hips are squared. Left arm reaches forward and up. As you exhale, plug your left elbow outside of the right knee. Bring both palms together. Thumbs close to your chest. Gaze over to the other side. Now remember to relax the right shoulder. Option to stay. You can opt to gaze down first and then pick up the back knee and then maybe come back to gazing over to the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gaze down. Release both hands down. Walk all the way to the left. Facing now the screen. Toes point forward and in. Heels out to the sides. Okay, hands under shoulders. Chest reaches forward. As you breathe out, adjust the hands. Palms press. Elbows squeeze. Go closer to each other. The crown of the head reaches down. Inhale again. Everything feels long and spacious here. Exhale. Fold. Chest moves forward. Adjust the hands as well. So you're still pressing your feet down. Left hand, okay, under your face there. You want to make sure that you have enough space and lengthen the spine, okay? As you press your left hand there, right hand onto your hip. Lengthen. As you exhale, find your twist. So notice we have the tendency to also open the right side of your right leg. You want to bring everything back to the center. Hips remain neutral as you twist from the waist up only. Maybe right arm is able to reach high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release right hand down. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just relax. You can bring softness to your elbows there first. One more time, in. Exhale. Soften both knees, side to side. Maybe you can do figure eights there, or infinity. Alright, come back to the center. Soften the knees, continue walking until you reach the other side of your mat. Step back, down dog. Shift your weight forward, vinyasa. So again, try to move with control, with good intent, and just going through the motion there. Knees down. Recover. We still have the other side. So tune in with your breath once again. Especially if your heart is racing. Your breath feels warm and rushed. Slow it down. Okay, stand on your knees once again. Tuck the toes under for an added support. Now it's the left foot that steps forward. Again, your trusted friend. Okay, try to square the hips first so that when you twist, you don't easily lose your balance. You are able to find your center first. Now right elbow, or rather stretch your right arm first so that you have enough length and space. As you exhale, cross it over to the other side. Plug your right elbow outside of the left knee. Your half prayer pose close to your chest. Connect your palms together and go ahead, twist away. Maybe challenge yourself tonight. Feel free to keep gazing down if you feel safer here. Otherwise, try slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gaze back down. Good job. And then walk all the way back to the center of your mats. At this point, bring your big toes together, or rather, hold on to your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your elbows out to the sides and try to bring the crown of the head down. Come into your straddle fold. Remember to relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, release. Readjust, please. Hands down. Now it's the right hand. Press it down, under. So push so that you have enough space to twist. Left hand onto your hip. With another breath in. Chest moves forward first as you exhale. Go ahead. Twist away. Remember the hips, the thighs, the arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bend your elbows. Relax. Almost done. In and X. Now soften the knees. And again, figure eights. Maybe try to exaggerate the movements so you can release any tension there. Alright, center, right side of your mat. Step back once again. Vinyasa. Down dog. Let's sigh it out first. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Ha. Again, in. Exhale. Ha. One more. In. Exhale. Ha. Knees down. Child's pose. Maybe you reach your arms back. Grab your heels. Allow the forehead to reach down. Stay there for a breath or two, or even longer. Alright. Just moves away from your thighs. Just release your hips down. Stretch your legs forward. Scoot your hips forward. Make sure that you're in the middle of the mat. Hug your knees as you go down. Maybe this helps. Moving your hips side to side. Alright. Stack your knees above your hips. Okay? Legs are together. Your back remains flat through and through. Now if you can, stack your legs above those hips. If this is too much, you can bring a little bit of bend in your knees. Okay? Imagine you have one solid leg there. You're zipping your legs tight. Okay? Arms reach over your head first. Okay, as you exhale, curl up, reach for your toes. Okay, so maintain this. We do pulses for 10, 9, 8, reach for your toes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last cycle, Miss Jumps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hopefully you did it with me. I did not suffer alone. Side to side. Come back to the center. Lower your left foot down. Keep hugging your right knee in. Give the right leg a stretch. Place your hands wherever they feel good. Just to be able to support the right leg there. Try to point the toes. Flex the foot. Point, flex. Or maybe find that balance between pointing and flexing. Floint. That's what they call it. Okay? Now maybe you can try walking your hands higher. Inhale. As you exhale, gently, gently pull that right leg closer to you. Don't hurt yourself. Instead of actually pulling, think of it as lengthening and then moving over your right leg. So the dynamics of the movement becomes different. So you're not just yanking your leg closer to your face. Maybe you can fully stretch your left leg as well. To go deeper into your compression, maybe curl up as well. Five. Breathe. Chest moves up, chin moves up. 4. Look at your toes. 3, 2, and then 1. Gently release first your right knee, release your left leg. Everything comes back to the center. How it started there. Move if this feels good. Other side, right foot lowers down first. Stretch your left leg up. And remember, your other options. You can move your foot around first. Point, flex. Point, flex, or maybe point. Try. Climb the mountain here. Inhale. As you exhale, left leg lengthens. Okay. Moves over your head. Try. Extend the other leg as well, but try to activate the other leg so that it doesn't collapse. Okay. Squeeze everything still to the midline so that your right leg doesn't splay out. And then curl up. Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Support your legs as you release the shape. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Okay, lower the left foot once again. Bring your right leg over to the left. So stacking one knee on top of the other, and then maybe hooking the foot behind the left leg. Notice if you can. And move your hips to the right, and then bring your knees down to the left. So if you find yourself coming into a diagonal shape here, or rather stacking your right shoulder above your left, maybe adjust, ease back on it so that you can bring your right shoulder back down. Maybe you can close your eyes here. And then slowly unwind. Release the foot. Release the right leg. Let it breathe. Release. Switch sides. Left over your right. Squeeze them tight. Maybe hook if it's accessible. Move your hips to the left. And then slowly bring both knees down to the floor. There was a crack there. So try to bring your left shoulder down. The more you do that, the more you feel that deeper pec stretch in the left side of your chest. Slowly unwind. Release the foot. Release the leg. Hug your knees back to your chest. Open your knees out wide. Now bring the soles of the feet together, please. Baddha Konasana in the air. Or in the air. Wrap both hands around the feet. Inhale. As you exhale, curl up. Bend your elbows out to the sides, please. Squeeze everything tight here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Stay with the diamond shape. Just release your feet down. Release your knees down to the floor. If you want to go easy, you can move your feet farther away from your groin. If you want to go deeper, bring your feet closer to your groin. Since you're at home, perhaps you can bring some support to your thighs there, so you can sustain the shape. You can place your hands on top of your thighs just to aid into the shape. If you can go further, stretch your arms over your head. Then reach for your opposite elbows, please. Frame the head in between. Stay. Breathe. So notice where you are at this point in your practice. Where are you in your mental space? Where are you in your physical space? How about your heart space? You can release your arms by your sides at this point, making sure you get to relax the shoulders, palms facing up. But stay with the knees out wide, with the hips remaining open there. Maybe stay there for 5 breaths or more. And whenever you're ready, you can fully stretch the legs forward and come into your full Shavasana. Okay? I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. Stay wherever you are. You can fully straighten your legs at this point and welcome your body to your Shavasana. Make some final adjustments here and there so that you get to fully embrace this pose and relish the benefits of this pose. Slowly bring yourself back to the spaces around you. Gently move your toes, your feet. Bring the legs together. Reach your arms over your head. Allow yourself to fully stretch there. Forming one straight line maybe. As you exhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Wrap. Massage, massage. That feels good. Then roll onto one side, right side preferably. Come down into your fetal pose. Then using your left hand, push the floor. And then come back up to a seated shape facing the screen. Bring your hands to your heart space. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for sharing your practice, allowing me to become a witness to your movement tonight. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I wish you peace, peace, and peace. Namaste. Thank you, Ms. Jums, for practicing with me. I'll see you 2 weeks from now. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Stay safe.